Hi, welcome to ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Hital.
I'm Anuja. And in one of our previous videos, we had shown you how to make Thai red curry paste. So let's put it to some good use.
Absolutely. Today we're going to show you how to make Thai red curry vegetarian as well as chicken red curry. So super recipes. Let's get started.
Yep, we had to have everybody covered. So here we have a skillet and it's on we're going to put it on medium heat, and it's got a tablespoon of oil. Now we have two pans over here, and we're doing exactly the same thing. When we start doing different things, we'll let you know.
So oil is hot in both of our pans, and we're going to go ahead and add in the red curry paste which we made.
If it decides to come out.
So we're going to use about 2 to 3 tablespoons of the red curry paste, but it will really depend on how spicy your paste ends up being and how spicy your chilies were to begin with. But the paste is already cooked, so if we need to add more later on, we can go ahead and do that. If we put too much in right now, it'll be too spicy, so just be careful about that.
Yep. So just give this a couple of minutes head start and just make sure the oil is mixed in. And we're going to put 2 cans of coconut in each of them.
Coconut milk.
And mix. Look at me.
Coordination here.
Yep. I do a good job. Anyway, at this point now we're going to just allow both of them to come to a slow boil. So this has been simmering for a little while, and everything is mixed in well. And now we're ready to add in the rest of our flavors, and then we'll give it a taste test.
So one of the key flavors in this dish is palm sugar, and it comes in little
discs
like that. And if you don't have palm sugar, it's okay to use regular sugar, but if you can lay your hands on it, it has a really unique flavor. And but you can also find it all compressed into like a jar.
Yeah.
So this is easier for us to work with because we can take one of those discs and shred it up and then use how much we need. So it's a little more convenient.
Right, and if you can't find this, you can always use brown sugar or jaggery, great substitutes, things that we have more easily available.
And again, this is to taste, but Thai food is all about a balance of sweetness and spiciness and salt. So we're going to start with about a tablespoon of this, and we can always try it and adjust if necessary. We also have about a tablespoon of soy sauce.
So this is to substitute fish sauce. So if you're okay with fish sauce, go ahead and add it at the same time.
At this point, after you've added your sugar and your soy sauce, you can give it a taste test. And the flavor needs to be a little on the intense side because we're going to be adding a lot of things in there. But it's a perfect time to taste it and adjust as necessary. And a lot of times when you have red curry at restaurants, it's really bright red. And I think it really matters on what kind of chilies you found and so forth to get the nice red color. But if you feel that your curry is not as red as you'd like it, you can always put in some paprika. Sprinkle it in there and just let it cook through, and it'll really brighten up the color.
Yeah. And over here, we're ready for chicken. So here we used 1.5 pounds of chicken breast, or any other meats that you like, and I'm going to just increase the heat a little bit just so that it comes up to a boil again, because the boil has reduced since I've added the cold chicken in there, and we've just pretty much cut it to bite-sized pieces. And now we're going to allow the chicken to cook.
And we'll cover it and let it cook until the chicken is done.
So it's been 5 minutes, and we have actually been stirring it in the middle just to make sure it doesn't burn and it cooks evenly. So it looks good, it looks very good, and it's chicken breast, and chicken breast tends to cook very fast. It cooks a lot faster than your chicken thighs or legs. So, and this is about 3/4 of the way done. Now it's going to cook a little bit more once we add in the veggies, so we're going to stick to this and we're going to carry on with the vegetables.
Now we also have our vegetarian version. We had switched off the stove while the chicken was cooking, but now it's come to a simmer again, and we're back to the same procedure again now. So we're going to do the same, add the same things in both. So we'll start with the vegetables that take a little longer to cook, and we have some snow peas here. Just add a handful of them.
But again, vegetable amount is really to your preference and what you have available.
Exactly. We have some beautiful red peppers.
Gives a wonderful splash of color.
Handful here. And we also have some green peppers. Some baby corn. Straw mushrooms. Bamboo shoots. Carrots, thinly sliced. Some sweet onion. And about a 1/4 cup of green peas.
And we're going to mix. This is the chicken one. We're going to just give it a good mix.
And for a vegetarian one, our protein source for this is going to be tofu. Now we're using the extra firm tofu and we've cubed it into nice big chunks. And here's the tofu.
And mix in very gently because it's tofu and it's tends to break up. So just be very gentle about it.
And finally we have some really fragrant Thai basil. This is such a fabulous flavor to this.
Yes.
Yummy.
Thai food is amazing. This is our tribute.
Hopefully we do a good job.
Hopefully, yes. We just love Thai food. So I'm just tearing up the leaves. Now the stalk does not go in. And just going to put it in the cooking just so that it flavors everything. And then we're also going to keep some for the garnish. Now at this point, for the chicken one, you just have to allow the chicken to cook fully and the vegetables will also get cooked all the way through while the chicken is cooking. And for the veggies, you just need to make sure that the vegetables are cooked, and once they are, it is pretty much done.
And remember, this is Thai food, not Indian food, so you don't want your veggies to be mushy at all. They should still have a nice crunch about them.
It looks fantastic, really. So while we're waiting for these wonderful veggies to cook, one of the things we wanted to mention is we don't use a lot of snow peas in our Indian cooking, but they're wonderful. They give a great crunch, and they pretty much look like peas that you get in India with the shells. And you just open it up, take out the peas, and throw away the rest of it. Over here, you actually get to use the whole thing. It's so tender. So what you're going to do is you use it the same way. You wash it, and then you just take both the ends, snap it towards the thicker end, and just run it through. Pull it through gently, and this fibrous part will come off. So what that does is it just makes it easier to chew.
Right.
So here you go. So this discard, this good.
Right.
Keep. So we just did this little prep work before.
So our curries have been cooking for about 3 or 4 minutes, and basically as long as your chicken is cooked, if you're making the chicken version of it, you're good to go because all the veggies basically can be had raw.
Yeah.
And for the vegetarian version, the tofu needs to be heated all the way through, and again, same with the veggies, they can be had raw. So it looks fabulous.
Right. I think you made a very good point over here, Hetal, that the veggies should not be overcooked. I think we need to keep that in mind. They need to have the crunch. That is the beauty of Thai food. They like everything fresh, and it needs to have its original texture. So here the chicken is done. We just try to break it, and it's done. And plus chicken breast cooks very fast, so keep that in mind. Don't overcook it. It'll end up being very rubbery and very chewy, so you don't want that. So we're going to turn off both the stoves, and we are actually ready to serve. So our red curry is ready. We've got the chicken people taken care of. We've got the vegetarians taken care of. Everybody's happy.
We're doing good today. Yes. But it looks so delicious. Our final step, of course, is our basil leaves. So you can, again, take one and tear it and put it in. It just releases so much flavor. Delicious.
Right.
We're ready to begin.
Absolutely. You have to. Incredible. The balance of the sweet and the salty and the spice and the fresh vegetables.
I love Thai food.
Yummy. Absolutely.
So good.
Yep. So enjoy your red curry and join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.